Hi, it's us again, this time talking with you about school.
Right. Right now, the world is going through a big change, and so are the schools. Because of coronavirus, everybody's having online lessons at home, where Zoom is, we can say, the meeting point between student and teacher. Welcome to the digital world, guys.
It is a new world indeed. You know, we didn't have to go through online education, so I just want to send a big hug to the teachers and to the students in these situations right now. You are all doing your best.
That is right. As you may know, education is an essential part of our lives. We are nothing without knowledge, and education is what separates us from the others.
Yes, education is the bedrock of our society. Any society that wants to break new grounds in science and art has to invest in its education. Although education can be attained both formally and informally, formal education at schools occupies a large piece of the learning process of any country.
So, the main step to acquire an education is enrolling yourself into a school. School serves as the first learning place for most people. When we are growing up, school becomes our second home, where we spend most of our time not only learning, but also socializing, eating, playing sports, developing ourselves.
Above all, it gives us tools to do better in life and also builds our personality. A good school should not only focus on academic performance, but also in the overall development of their students and have all the facilities like a library, computer room, playground, football court, and more to ensure everybody has easy access to it. Everyone needs to be exposed to certain environments to gain knowledge and learn for themselves, but everything in the setting must be safe and a healthy place for all to learn and play in. This is why the school clubs like photography club or art club and even the school football team are so important. Many have their first contact with a camera at school, for example, and end up following photography and become a photographer.
Indeed, a school is a place where we also develop our social skills, and most important, it teaches us how to face failures and grace and never give up on our ambitions, no matter what happens, as it is essential for every child to go to school, as the school teaches lessons which cannot be acquired anywhere else. This experience is one of a kind, and along with education, we learn many other things like socializing, extracurricular activities like art, dance, public speaking, and more.
Most importantly, it becomes our home away from home since we spend most of our time there.
Right. And we cannot ignore the contributions of the teachers as they play an important role in molding a student's life. It takes a great staff to make a great school. Teachers can either make or break any school. At first, starting when you are very young, a student tries to imitate the teacher and gradually makes them their role models. While some concepts are easy to learn, other concepts require the teacher who has mastered the art of teaching, since everybody can explain you stuff, but not everybody can teach you.
I think that a good teacher plays a vital role in guiding the students to a righteous path. The moral values inherited during school life can last for a lifetime. The way that teachers nurtures and love the students is so important. They become our family, and if we can openly share our anxieties and frustrations with them, we get a mentor for life. A good teacher needs to keep the lines of communication open with families through newsletters, telephone calls, or emails, whatever works for families, and keep their expectations high for all students as they continuously look for opportunities for their own professional growth while they cultivate a good relationship with their fellow teachers, their colleagues.
Besides, there is another good thing about school, and that is friendships. It is the place where any being socializes. You enter a new realm of social life at school, so your acquaintance at school becomes your family. As you grow up, the influence of your school group holds a vital role in your character.
School leaves a great impact on our minds. It affects our way of thinking and teaches us to live in the outside world. No wonder it is called the second home of a child.
For me, it has proved to be a learning experience and also a challenge. There are many lessons that can be learned. You can learn more about yourself, who you are, who are your friends, what kind of help is offered to you, what are your strengths, and what are your weaknesses too.
I agree. In conclusion, school life turns out to be a mirror of the real life where you laugh, cry, forgive, forget, interact, react, just learn, teach, observe, take risks, transform, and finally evolve into this fully complex individual, ready to step out into this complex world.